Hi everyone, today we're making Indochinese Chilli Chicken. This is hands down one of the most popular and the most ordered items on the Indochinese a la carte menu. It's really easy to make this restaurant style dish right at home. It takes very little time. The chicken is soft, moist and delicious. So let's get started. If you try any of my recipes, don't forget to tag me on Facebook, Instagram or send me an email. First off, we have 350 grams of bite-sized chicken pieces. Here I'm using boneless chicken breast cut into small pieces like this. There's no liquid in here. I do more often use bone-in chicken cut into small pieces without skin. It tastes much better in chili chicken in my opinion, but the boneless chicken is more popular. So in the video we're using boneless chicken. To this, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, a mild chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of freshly squeezed lime or lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. That's equal proportions of ginger and garlic that's been crushed or ground to a paste. We're also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt to this. We're just going to mix this all together and marinate this for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to make a quick batter. To a bowl, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch, and we're also going to add some spices, a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and this time we're adding 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. That's very finely chopped garlic. No ginger in the batter. Break 1 egg into this, and we're going to whisk this with a fork or a small whisk until there are no lumps and you get it as smooth as possible. Once you've broken down all the lumps and it's smooth, you can add 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. And we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of dried red chili paste. Now this is a paste made from dried red chilies that have been soaked in hot boiled water and then ground to a paste without adding any water. I do have a video on how to make this. If you like, you can check it out. So we added the soy sauce and the red chili paste and we're mixing this again till everything is nicely incorporated. And the chicken that has been marinated for 15 minutes, we're going to add this to the batter now. Give it a good stir, mix it well, and then we're going to set this aside for another 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can chop up our ingredients for our sauce. So we need 1 onion. I'm using 1 red onion here. And for this dish, you want to cut it into square pieces. So to do that, I'm just cutting it in half and then slicing through the center and then cutting in 3 equal parts like this. This way you can remove each layer to reveal these square-sized pieces. That's how we want it for this dish. Apart from this, we also want 1 green bell pepper or capsicum that has been sliced into strips like this. And for chili chicken, you need green chilies. You can use mild or hot chilies according to your taste. I'm using 3 tablespoons of mild green chilies that have been sliced here. So we're going to set all of this aside. So the chicken that was marinated has been resting in the batter for 15 minutes and now it's ready for deep frying. I have some oil here for deep frying that's coming up to heat. As it heats up and before it's too hot, I'm going to add the chicken pieces. Now here you want to be sure to put each piece of chicken into the oil separately. Don't add a couple together because they tend to stick together and you don't get that nice crust. The crust will break as you separate the pieces later. So one by one, we're going to add the battered chicken pieces into the hot oil. Once all the pieces are in the oil, it doesn't take too long, 2 to 3 minutes max, and the chicken should be nice and tender and the coating should be nice and set. So as soon as you put it into the oil for about 30 to 50 seconds, you don't want to move it because it tends to break the nice crust. After that, you can gently turn the pieces over. If any of the pieces have stuck to each other, gently separate them without breaking the crust. So this here will be ready in 2 minutes or a maximum of 3 minutes if you're using bone-in pieces, maybe a couple of minutes more to cook through. But don't overcook these chicken pieces in the oil. If you over fry them, they will turn hard. So once the pieces are fried, I'm just going to remove them from the oil and set this aside. And now we can get started to make our sauce for the chili chicken. Now to make this delicious sauce for this chili chicken, we do need some store-bought sauces. You need regular tomato ketchup and red chili sauce. You can use any brand that you like. It is the combination of these sauces in the right ratio along with soy sauce and vinegar that gives you that restaurant flavor. So let's go, we're going to start making our sauce. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. I use the oil from frying to a non-stick pan. To this we're going to add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. This is finely minced garlic. And you want to be really quick here. As soon as the garlic turns just light golden, you want to add the remaining ingredients. Don't step away, not even for a minute like I did to answer the phone, because your garlic will turn darker. And if it turns black, the flavor will be ruined, so you need to start over again. So don't step away at this stage. As soon as it turns light golden, you want to add the green chilies followed by the onion and the green bell pepper slices. So the reason we add the garlic in the beginning is because you want to really flavor that oil with the garlic. It doesn't do the same job if you add the garlic later. So once you've added the onion and the bell peppers, you only want to cook for 1 minute. You don't want them to go too soft. And at this point, you're going to turn off the heat and add 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. You can add more later if you like. And then we're going to add our sauces. 4 tablespoons of tomato ketchup and 3 tablespoons of chili sauce, the red chili sauce. So that's our ratio. You can always add 3 tablespoons of ketchup first and add the 4th one after you've tasted it. To this we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. You only want 1 tablespoon. So stir that sauce to coat all the sauteed ingredients well. And then to this you can add 1/4 to 1/2 a teaspoon of black pepper powder. Now you want to turn the heat back on at this stage. If you want a darker color, you can add a little bit more light soy sauce, just a little bit, as soy sauce is salty. You want to keep that in mind. And now the color is just right and the flavor is right. We can add our chicken pieces to the sauce. And we add those beautiful fried chicken pieces, and then we're going to toss this for another 2 minutes. Just toss this till it's coated thoroughly in the sauce, and just let those pieces soak up the sauce a little bit. You don't want to add water. Chili chicken is meant to be moist and not runny. Just heat it through really well and your Indochinese chili chicken is done. It's so easy to make and it's so tasty. Serve this with rice or noodles. I'm sure you'll love it. If you try it, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And do let us know what is your favorite Chinese or Indo-Chinese dish. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.